All right, so here is my success on how I was successful in Proving Grounds. I was ranked number 22 to 25 in the world, and I was using this build to use to compete in the Proving Grounds in 1v1. Now, this build is a lockdown build. It's a two-way perimeter shot creator. You have a height of 6'4", a wingspan of 6'11".
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
For these two teams, 2 rounds down, 2 to go. The battle for the Eastern Conference continues. Game 1 of the conference finals. And tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Detroit Pistons. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Jackson is out there with Robinson. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Miller. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. And for the Spurs, Derek Lively is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. Look at San Antonio. Like the higher seed, they start this series on their home court, but they cannot be overconfident.
No, the stage is set, my friend, and really it's going to all come down to how you perform between those lines.
So how do you keep the governor on overconfidence?
You got to focus on the task, and I was always taught to respect your opponent and understand that if they play their best, it's going to be a challenge for you. Don't allow them to get that kind of confidence.
The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Good on the shot.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Now here's Towns at the elbow. Westbrook passes to McDaniels. 5 on the clock. Here's Doncic. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Pass to Miller. A 3-ball. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
Westbrook passes to Doncic. Here's Lively. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
And even though it wasn't a great screen, he found a way to create some space.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy misser too.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Now, here's McDaniels. Good D by Miller. The pass to DiVincenzo. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the move and the basket. SGA has the defense shook.
Cloak loose. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. Miller outside. Another 3 for Detroit.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. On the wing, Doncic. Defended by DiVincenzo. Just 4 to shoot. Lively's shot is off. Now the Pistons with it. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Here's Miller. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Miller's got 8 points.
Now, how about this move by Miller, using the pick and roll to create some space for himself?
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Number 1, Luka Doncic. 4th, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
Miller against McDaniel. Good D by Miller.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Over in the corner, Doncic. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. It's tipped. Lively finds Westbrook. Pass to McDaniels. Clock at 6. Here's Doncic. San Antonio again missing. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I had a chance to talk with the Spurs head coach. He mentioned that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, is at the top of their scouting report. He told me the key to stopping SGA is defending without fouling. Easier said than done, but try to keep him off the free throw line. And try, emphasis on try, to make Shai a jump shooter. A very tall task. Guys.
Thank you, David. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Collins checked in for Derek Lively. Stewart comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Marshall, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Green in for Doncic. And a different look here for the Pistons. Williams, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Filipowski comes in for Jackson. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Sam Merrill in for Dante DiVincenzo. Now, here's Green. He kicks it to Marshall. Green against Caruso. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Pistons ball.
G.G. Jackson. He's checked in for Miller.
Jackson.
And it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Jackson looking it over. Passes it to Caruso. 6 to shoot. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. It's good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
52 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Marshall, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Westbrook has an exceptional talent for creating for his guys. He sets them up, and boy, they are knocking them down.
Now here's Caruso. Nothing on the board. Pass to Merrill. Williams against Collins. Shot from 12. And the rejection by Collins. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Spurs trail by 7. Now here's Westbrook. Green finds Westbrook. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so is Detroit, headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been very effective in locking down Russell Westbrook. Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Final. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Well, their defense was incredible. Wreaking havoc and coming up with steals left and right. Just a tremendous effort.
On the floor for Detroit, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Filipowski, and there's Jackson, and it's Jackson in at the 3. The drive by Green. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And great read there by SBA. He knew the shot was coming and just trusted his instinct. Yeah, easy call.
Detroit shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for Detroit, Jackson. 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Doncic. The pass to Green. Fires the three. What a tough shot by Luka.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
Towns against Jackson. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Karl Anthony Towns. Pass to Jackson. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 8. Jackson misses. And so Doncic will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. From 12 feet out, Towns, no luck. Pistons leading by 8. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Back to Jackson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
Doncic finds Stewart, and it's denied. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Luka Doncic, 4th, and of course Russell Westbrook.
I think these two guys are having a little personal competition here in the playoffs to see who will finish with the most assists.
And he makes the first.
The 2020 first-round pick, Isaiah Stewart, is a load at 6'8", 250. Is very intense. He's a guy you want on your side.
Derek Lively, he's checked in for Towns. Detroit also making some changes. Robinson's checked in for Filipowski. And it's Brandon Miller in for G.G. Jackson. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Pistons leading by 8. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. DiVincenzo passes to Jackson. Over Stewart. Jackson misses.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense on. Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Here's DiVincenzo. No scoring in this one. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Miller outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Spurs fans, let's get on our feet and make some noise for the Spurs.
Some changes here for the Spurs. Zach Collins checked in for Stewart. Najee Marshall comes in for McDaniels. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Green. Then for the Pistons, Williams comes in for Jackson. And it's Sam Merrill in for Dante DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Westbrook. Rebound by Williams. Pistons leading by 9. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one drops for him. Robinson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Great find. Leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Pass to Lively. Outside Westbrook. Hands it from downtown. Westbrook's got his first 3 points of the game.
And so difficult to defend. When Westbrook is hurting you off the bounce, he's hurting you off the catch.
And he gets the bucket. And it's 13 points from Brandon Miller.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Collins dishes to Marshall.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. Collins grabs the miss. Spurs trail by 10. Doncic looking it over. Doncic bullies the D inside.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Okay, everybody, time to get up and get loud right now.
And the Pistons making a change here. Caruso's checked in.
Caruso.
1:22 left to play here in the second quarter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander drills the three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Always going up for the alley-oop here, and finished off by Lively.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Miller inside, at the elbow, it's Robinson. Shot clock at 5. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It fails to fall, now shooting just a little better than 50%, 5 for 9. Marshall with it, he's against Miller. Marshall can't hit. And so Miller will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic passes to West. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Pistons. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. He'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny. Looking at the Pistons, they've put themselves in decent shape to grab that all-important Game 1 victory. So far, they've clearly been the better team controlling the flow. By no means is it a run. And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised, but he's been focused on passing the ball. You gotta give him credit.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Pistons leading by 8. We've got Luka Doncic. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Derek Lively. Then it's Jaden McDaniel. And it's Westbrook in at the 2. That's the San Antonio 5. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Hey, watch Miller. He keeps the defense on its heels. They don't know what he's going to do.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for the Pistons, Miller, 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good for Miller.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
And the pass to Doncic. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound by the Pistons.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Spurs trail by 10. Now McDaniels. Scoreless thus far. On the wing, Doncic. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Detroit ball.
Pistons leading by 10. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Robinson.